This video is sponsored by WinX DVD Ripper Platinum, which makes it very easy to back up and rip DVD contents to MP4 and various other file types. This is perfect for converting those old DVDs to a watchable file type on your iPad or computer. Special thanks to them for sponsoring this video. You can click the link in the description to learn more about this software. What's up guys, my name is Michael, welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about using the iPhone XS in 2019. So although this phone still feels pretty new to me, it's just about to be outdated with the upcoming iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro, and iPhone 11 Pro Max. So again, this phone still runs extremely smooth, and to me it feels like I just got it. I guess time is going extremely fast for me, but the iPhone 11 is just around the corner. I want to talk about using the iPhone XS in 2019, how it's held up, overall my thoughts, and what I'm thinking about the iPhone XS as we are just about to see the iPhone 11. So stick around, this is going to be a good video. Let's go ahead and get started. So of course, because the iPhone still has Apple's latest processor, the A12, it is going to be very fast when it comes to everyday performance. I haven't noticed a slowdown, and perhaps the iPhone might even be getting faster as time goes on. I've been performing a few Geekbench tests, which is a overall CPU score of how well the iPhone is performing. And over the months, I've done a few tests, and the scores have relatively gone up as I have installed some of the later iOS 12 betas, and then as we progressed into iOS 13. The iPhone XS is surprisingly getting faster, and this only makes me more excited for the iPhone 11. I don't know how much faster they can make that phone, but the iPhone XS is still no slouch. Everything day to day is extremely smooth. There is absolutely no lag when opening up any applications. I have no stuttering, and this is on a beta build of iOS 13. If I go into general here, you can see that I am running iOS 13.1 beta, a very long build number because I am on an early beta, but it still runs very smooth. So Apple is doing a great job at keeping their latest devices running smooth. I can only think though what the iPhone 11 is going to have in terms of speed. So we're going to jump into design now. The iPhone XS has the exact same design as the iPhone X, and it will probably have the exact same design from the front, at least, as the iPhone 11. We're not going to see a major redesign, I don't think, until 2020, when we might get an iPhone that will have a design similar to the iPad Pro with more flat edges. But the design is solid. Mine doesn't really have that many scratches around it. I didn't get this one on launch day. This one is a few months old. I don't have any scratches on the back, and my screen is pristine. One thing that really bugs me though is the camera sticks out so much. I could cut my nails on this thing almost. So I am glad to hear that the iPhone 11 is going to shave down this camera bump just a little bit. If you've seen some of the leaked images that have come out about the apparent iPhone 11, it's going to have a triple lens camera setup, and it looks like it's pretty much going to get smudged into the phone a little bit because it's not going to stick out this much, and it's going to be much nicer to not have a protrusion like this coming out of the back of the iPhone. This look is definitely iconic to Apple, but it is not my favorite design element on the phone. And like I said, the look on the front of the phone is not going to change for this year. So at least if you still have an iPhone XS and your friend gets the iPhone 11, someone that looks at your phone right on will not really know the difference. I don't think, like I said, we're going to get any major design changes, including making the notch smaller, until 2020. So we will just have to wait for that. We won't be getting any smaller notch in the iPhone 11, I don't think. Another reason you might actually want to consider buying the iPhone XS right now is because everybody is selling their iPhone knowing that the value is going to drop because the iPhone 11 is going to come out. I looked on eBay before making this video, and you can get an iPhone XS in great condition for as low as $650 US. That sounds extremely low for me, because if I jump in to the Apple Store app here on my iPhone, I'll show you how much an iPhone is priced at. It's quite ridiculous. iPhone XS in Canada starts at $13.79. So a $9.99 iPhone brand new in the States would be a deal for me, but I know that's what it's priced at in the States for most of my viewers that are watching this video here. So on eBay, you can get a used iPhone XS for only $650 US, which is a steal for Apple's latest phone that still has a very fast processor. So if you can find a deal like that on eBay, I would highly recommend it. So I mentioned the design of the camera on the back and how it's not my favorite design part of the phone, and we go to the actual camera performance now, and I'm not really impressed with the camera performance on the iPhone XS. It kind of seems outdated. I see all these commercials for the new Huawei phones and the new Samsung phones that all have an ultra wide angle camera, and the rumors are saying that the iPhone 11 will finally have a wide angle camera. So hopefully maybe one day I'll be able to press and hold on that 1x button and go to 0.5x and get a lot more in my field of view. Not right now on the iPhone XS, kind of annoying. You can only go from 1x to 2x on the telephoto camera. It really is time for a wide angle camera to finally come to the iPhone. I really hope the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 11 Pro do not disappoint. However, the iPhone XS camera, in terms of just a regular field of view camera and the telephoto camera, still produces very good images. So I'm not saying this camera sucks. I'm just saying if you want a third lens to get more in your view, a wide angle camera, that is what most of the new smartphones have nowadays. But if you don't take many photos on your phone, that might not be a big deal for you anyways. And finally, one last thing I want to mention at the end of this video. One thing that you do get with the iPhone XS compared to the iPhone 11 coming out, this has been confirmed now, the iPhone 11 will not have 3D touch. So if you have the iPhone XS, you have the last iPhone Apple has ever sold to actually have a pressure sensitive screen. I know a lot of people that love 3D touch and are not going to get rid of their iPhone XS because of that reason. I really hope the iPhone 11 has some sort of different haptic system that really makes haptic touch feel more like 3D touch, because there really isn't a feeling that can replace 3D touch. There really is no other feeling than when you push into an icon on your home screen and feel that haptic feedback against your finger. So I really hope the iPhone 11 can do something similar, but I know there will never be a system quite like the pressure sensitivity of 3D touch on the iPhone XS. So if you are in love with 3D touch, I would definitely recommend holding on to your iPhone XS. So that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments below if you have an iPhone XS or a XS Max, and tell me what you think about it this far into its lifespan. How is it performing? How is the design holding up for you guys if you have had it since day one like I have? So drop a like down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Michael, and I'll see you in the next video.